What's poppin', y'all? Adin Ross got hit with one of the most disgusting finesses that I've seen in quite a while, man. And it was your own peoples, like people that he gave an opportunity to. So he was continuing his Brand Risk series, which is it's a boxing event where I think he's tried like an MMA or whatever and didn't really work out. So they just decided to make it boxing, which makes sense. It's people that are amateurs, and not amateurs in the sense of amateur fighters. They're just people that are just hopping in the ring. And he's done a bunch of these. They have been very entertaining. The last couple, they haven't been like all too hot. Like it's usually maybe one or two fights that really make a splash. But there have been storylines building up and a couple of fighters on the cards that like people are, they have built their names within Brand Risk. However, this one individual who has fought on there before in the early days by the name of Snags put on one of the most embarrassing, disrespectful performances in the history of this event. And I don't even think I've seen a worse performance than this other than Logan Paul versus, who was that guy? That's how you know he fell off. The guy that kept talking about his wife or his girlfriend at the time, Nina Agdal. I'm forgetting that guy's name. Oh yeah, Dylan Dennis. That was the guy's name. Yeah, haven't heard that name in so long. But this guy, yeah, I'm going to play you guys that clip first of Adin Ross being frustrated too in the middle of the fight.
Give us something to watch and like really feel for.
I 100% agree with that.
You know, especially PR, man. You talking about getting him out? You need to bring something right now.
They're sitting here and watching each other off. It looks like, you know. What the is Snags doing?
Yo, do it for your daughter. Do it for your daughter.
All right, chat. This is the last time we even have Snags fight on this. He's gonna have to redeem himself in the backyard. I don't like that. I don't with that. I blocked somebody for doing some stupid like that in front of Dana White. So I'm gonna do the same with Snags. That.
Wow.
This is that. Snags, you're gonna have to redeem yourself in the backyard, man.
Come
Why
on.
are you rubbing your balls?
Come on.
Come on, show me something. Don't show me your junk. What the are you doing? Okay. Okay.
That's not the way.
So here you're like, the guy was just doing this. He wasn't fighting, frankly. He was just dancing around, prancing around, maybe throwing a punch here and there. So much so that Teofimo Lopez, who's an actual boxer, an amazing boxer, frankly, he's looking at like, yo, what's going on? He's a person that's a commentator on there. Like Adin Ross has had Dana White show up to this event before and commentate. Another member of the UFC, the people that work at the UFC, not a UFC fighter. He's brought Tate out to this event. He's brought academics out to this event and had people commentate. So he's investing a lot of his time, capital. His number one is financial capital. It's partially sponsored, of course, by Stake and Kick, but he's part owner of Kick. His relationship capital by some people, they're not being paid to be there to commentate. Like they're kind of doing it off the strength. He's making sure they're taken care of course. And yeah, so it's like all of these things that Adin Ross is putting on the line, and he's paying these fighters. So the least you could do is give him a fight. And this guy didn't do that. And he responded to his performance at the end of the fight and kicked him out and said, like, yo, I'm not happy about this. So I'm going to play you guys that clip.
Oh, no.
They're throwing.
Yeah. All right, come on, guys. We don't need this, though.
Let's just get him out of the building. Let's just kick him out of the building.
All right, you guys heard that. All right, good job, production. Got some good music popping, though.
Let's just kick him out of the building, chat. You know. I got no words, man. I'm sorry to everybody that had to watch that. He said easy payday, right, chat? What did he say? I didn't hear him. What did he say, chat? But we're going to look into not paying him his full pay. So we're looking into it now with my legal team. I'm sorry you guys had to see that, genuinely. I apologize, and I take accountability because this is my event. And I was told he had motivation. Kick him out, yeah. He had motivation coming into this to become a fighter and shit like that. And it makes me unhappy. But, hey, guys, I know that there's over 100,000 people in my chat right now. If you guys want a shot at Brand Risk, let me find one person that will fight better than that, and I will let you have your opportunity.
So here, I think Adin Ross is right. He's like, yo, we're not giving this guy a bag. He thinks he's playing games. He's fought before. I think he's done 2 fights here previously. and he's playing games about what he's trying to finesse me. And I don't like the thought of that because Adin's helped this guy a lot. He's given him a lot of opportunity. Now, some fans of this guy, Snags, are saying, yo, well, Adin Ross said he was going to get him unbanned from Kick, but he's still not unbanned. And I think it's been maybe close to a year. Well, number one, this guy knew what he was doing was going to get him banned. Like, he was wilding out on stream. He was going crazy, and people liked him for going crazy, but I didn't know how much of it was an act for stream or how much of it was real. Clearly, it's real because this guy can't even show up to a fight prepared. And he even admits that he's never trained ever. So I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
There's no way y'all niggas is this mad. If I would have lost, it could be much worse. I took the W. Yo, hey, the baby boy. I love you, kid. I'm sorry, brother. I owe you a knockout, Adin. You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do for real, Adin? Actions speak louder than words. Monday, I'm getting in the gym. Boxing gym. No more talking. Monday through Friday, I'm in the boxing gym. I already got out the phone with my coaches. I'm starting my boxing journey for real. Y'all haven't seen a trained Snags. All my fights since the first ever brand race I've been on, no training. And that's on my dead father, 215, 222. That's right hand to Bible. I didn't train for none of them. I didn't hit a pad. I didn't hit a mitt. You can't go in there street fighting. That's anybody. You can't go in there street fighting and thinking boxing and street fighting is the same. You got to practice. I just didn't care about my whole thing was to get unbanned on Kick. That was the whole thing. I didn't care for the boxing. I would want somebody else to take my position. I can make money, the same amount of money as your favorite streamer on Kick and Twitch. I believe so. Yes, indeed. I believe so. So I wouldn't need the boxing. So that was just the whole thing. Oh, just fight. So that's why it was not for the long term. But now I owe you guys an apology, and I owe myself. I don't like how I did that to myself because I could have got him out of there. And that, me looking back on it, it was kind of bad. But then again, I do see viral clips everywhere. I'm an entertainer at the end of the day, but I'm not. And nobody gonna play with me. Y'all not gonna make me feel some type of way. I'd rather take my learning lesson with a W, but my worst performance, hands down, my worst performance on brand rest. But I took it with a W. Because if I took that shit with an L, that shit would have f***ed me up mentally. That would have did something to me, gang. Especially knowing I didn't give it my all. That would have really did something to me, bro. That would have jeopardized and f***ed up my career, gang. The way I talk, the way I pop it. And y'all can say fake demon, y'all bugging, bro. I'm really on that. I'm telling them, yo, what? Let me chill, let me TP. Better PR training. But Adin Ross, I love you, brother. Hopefully, you know, we can just be good. Like, I just want to be good with you. We cool. You don't gotta, you know. Adin, real. Really do be looking out for the black community. All y'all stop dick riding, get dick out your mouth, stop wanting to touch, stop going based off what others say. Be a leader, not a follower. Just because one man says, oh, this is that, have your own discernment. That's what's wrong, and y'all gonna fail in life, and I hope y'all get biggest black in jail. Tyrone, he gonna rub Kool-Aid on y'all lips, he gonna rub it against y'all lips, and y'all gonna be sucking mad black in that jail cell. Stop going off what the next man say. Be a leader.
So this is after the situation, and it's quite embarrassing just not only listening to this person talk, but this person does not deserve any opportunity anymore. He's like, yo, I'm about to lock in, get my boxing coach's dog. This is like the third fight he's done. This person hasn't trained. That just shows you he's not serious about it. And he's just trying to get unbanned off of Kick or Twitch. Well, if you're trying to get unbanned, you don't think that the person that can assist in you getting unbanned is going to not want to help you after you just embarrass his card, which is like his baby? That's this brand that this guy's trying to build. And it reminds me of what Dana White was telling Adin. He's like, yo, this game ain't easy, is it? And it's not. You got to deal with people. You got to deal with people that don't want to show up. Frankly, at least like with the UFC, well, when it was being built, that's a different story. But now people know the opportunity. But here, Adin Ross is giving upfront money for people just to fight, and then you've got this guy playing games about it. If this guy actually came in, trained, performed, gave a good performance, a good fight, and showed that he was reformed, Kick would probably ban him themselves. But he has not changed, and he's only performed worse. And this is a Kick event. So do you think Kick wants to unban this fool after he just embarrassed him like that? No, absolutely not. And they shouldn't. But then Adin Ross actually responds to this, and this is kind of sad. Adin Ross is too good of a guy for this. I'm going to play you guys that clip.
Snags in the DM. He got paid half his purse. I could have literally said nothing. I could have paid him nothing legally. Legally, I could have paid him nothing legally. I paid him half his purse. Why? I know you guys look at me stupid, dumb. I paid him half because I know he just had a child, and at the end of the day, that's still a father, okay? So listen, you guys can get mad at me for that. I'm just letting you guys know right now. I'm not gonna let motherfuckers make examples out of me and shit like that. Listen, if motherfuckers are here to around, go like this, off, easy.
Frankly, he should not have paid that dude a dime. He's talking like Adin Ross is just, frankly, this guy, he's too nice of a guy. He's way too nice of a guy. To give this guy anything for that performance or lack of a performance is just him getting one over on you. And he's like, yeah, he just had a daughter. Dog, if this guy had a daughter and he cared, he would take the opportunities to make money seriously. But he didn't take it seriously. After he had been in this guy's been fighting for at least a year. I think a year ago, last summer, was the first time I had ever seen him. And it was at the warehouse in Miami. I'm just like, what the hell, dog? This type of individual will never learn. And this is the thing. Adin Ross is giving him half. He's like, legally, we could have paid him nothing. You should have paid him nothing. And it's not to teach him a lesson, because someone like this does not learn their lesson. He got banned. He didn't change anything. He took the first fight. He didn't change and start training. He took the second fight. He didn't change and start training. This one happened. He didn't change and start training. And he's gloating during the fight to Adin Ross. That's like, yo, I'm about to get paid off of this, and I didn't even do anything. I'm just trying to finesse you. So this individual, you need to just, for your own sake, ban him from the events, of course. I think he should leave an opportunity for him to come back, but because he's such a good character and part of the storyline, but he's got to have him fighting for free or something with like a potential opportunity, or you only win or you only get paid if you win type of situation, because giving someone a guaranteed amount of money like this guy, he's just going to figure out how to finesse his way out of it and not do any of the work, which is exactly what happened here. And he still ended up getting paid half, which is like, dog, Adin is doing too right by these guys. Like, damn. And it makes the rest of the event look bad. Like this dude, Scam Likely, who really carries a lot of the recent events because he's an actual trained boxer. He was a good amateur. And he talked about this, which I'm going to play you guys this clip right now.
Adin's gonna Ramirez giving niggas easy bags, bro. I know, that's what I'm saying. It's not even Adin's fault. It's just the fighters that are making it terrible. I'm the only one that is like putting on for this shit, bro. If I wasn't on that card, that would have been a joke.
And he's right. If he's looking at it like, yo, I'm getting paid however much amount he's getting paid, and I'm carrying this card. Even last time when Tate and Teofimo were there, they were like, yo, this guy's actually nice compared to the rest of these people. And there are some fans of Brand Risk that are like, yo, we got to get this guy an actual boxer to fight against. I don't think that's the case. They've got to get him an influencer, creator that would match him. Not like throwing an actual amateur boxer in there, it's not going to do anything. People care about the storylines. They care about the characters. They care about all of that before they care about just pure boxing skill, which I believe is fair. So for this guy, I'd be stressed too, because imagine watching this before you're about to go on stage and carry the event. You're like, yeah, this is embarrassing that I'm even a part of this. So hopefully Adin Ross can not get it together, because I think he's doing his best, but not allow people like this to get anything. Like just immediate ban, not like lack of empathy. Adin Ross needs to increase his lack of empathy and actual sympathy as well, because this isn't an empathy thing. This is a sympathy thing. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed. And I'm going to see y'all in the next one.